Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. 2 potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Colin McHugh is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Ellsbury.
Left field and deep. Massett going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about starting the game off fast. We couldn't even get the lineups up yet. He's already homered on the first pitch. There could be fireworks today.
Batting second.
Standing in now, Alcides Escobar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. And he makes a great diving stop for the out. And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Cano waits on the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
Right fielder number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
2 out with the man at first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Digging in, J.J. Hardy entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from second. Now the relay home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and a runner left on. Mariano Francisco will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in, and he is in there.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Late that time for a strike. In under.
It's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
On to first by Johnson, and it's in time. 1 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
And that misses. 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So stepping in, Steve Pearce. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. In there, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Peralta.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners.
Johnson.
And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
Here's Kelly Johnson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Now here it comes. Here's a liner caught at first by Pierce, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
The catcher, number 30.
Ready now, Bobby Wilson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at one strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Two out here and a runner at second. Out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Into the box now, Alcides Escobar, lifted in the air to right field. Reddick giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Two left for the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in, Josh Reddick, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Blair Jimenez. And they'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Alexi Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Encarnacion is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Danny Espinosa. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. You start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Striding in once again, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. So with one gone, a reminder that Astros baseball continues all season long here on the show, as there you get a look at what's on tap for the next 7 days. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Hardy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Stepping in now, Johnny Peralta, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Iglesias.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches. And what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Starling Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Started that swing a bit too early. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Herbert Massett down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Kelly Johnson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop Kelly Johnson.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he was sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Jacoby Ellsbury. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that's in there for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now another 1-2. Grounded to the right. Espinosa's there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
And that misses ball 1.
Arenado.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Pierce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Blair Jimenez. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Alcides Escobar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Alcides Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Second baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. Number 43 on the year for him as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
4 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. At the plate, J.J. Hardy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Middle of the night from Safeco. It's now 4-0 Houston. Now at the plate, Alexi Ramirez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit on the ground to short. Up with it is Johnson. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he rips it on the ground to second. And he's safe. In now, Starling Marte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a curveball in for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail here 4-0. Colby Lewis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Colby Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Peralta. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The batter.
Into the box, Kelly Johnson. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Bobby Wilson.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Standing in now, Bobby Wilson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And he got him. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another shot now, Alcides Escobar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Three and 1. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Through 5.5. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners nothing. Striding in once again, Herbert Massett. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Pat Neshek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Pat Neshek.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 2. Right there for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Steve Pearce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a drive and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 56 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this one runs up high, ball 1. One 0 count, here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here he comes on 2-0. And that one right down Main Street.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Jimenez is after it, and the throw is in time. Bautista is retired. 2 down now. Digging in, J.J. Hardy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now Hardy lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Johnny Peralta now.
First baseman.
As the changeup to
Peralta.
him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 7 and the Mariners nothing. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Carlos Cedeno comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Carlos Cedeno.
First pitch on its way. Blair Jimenez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that's over. 3-1. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready for another chance? Alexi Ramirez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Francisco Rodriguez comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Ready now, Danny Espinosa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Changeup called strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Here's Kelly Johnson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kelly Johnson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now Johnson will await the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The catcher, number 36.
Stepping in, Bobby Wilson, waiting for him in his last at bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. One 0 count. Here it is. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch made by Reddick, and here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. Arenado's got it. He'll go the short way to Espinosa, and the side is retired. Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Coming to the plate now, Herbert Massett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Cano waits on the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On a big swing by Cano as he lets this one high and deep out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he puts it on the ground to third. Arenado has to hurry on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 4, J.J. Hardy.
Digging in and looking for more, J.J. Hardy. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be a base hit for Hardy.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Johnny Peralta.
Stepping in now, Johnny Peralta. Lined hard toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop.
In now, Kelly Johnson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Johnson awaits the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Astros 9 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Steve Pearce now. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Taken in by Encarnacion. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
The batter, catcher.
Now at the plate, Blair Jimenez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bouncer down the line to his right. Escobar. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Astros hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Mariano Francisco earns win number 4 on the season. Francisco Rodriguez takes the rare 3-inning save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
9 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.